Hi there everyone, your Power Al here with another vlog. So the last vlog I filmed was the one from last Wednesday where I watched Godzilla Minus One, and today I actually ended up watching the original Godzilla movie, the one that came out in 1954, and I liked it a lot. I can see now that Minus One is essentially a modern take on the original Godzilla movie, has a lot of similar story beats to the original movie, and I mean, the original Godzilla movie I thought was really, really good, and I can see um, why it's just so well loved by a bunch of people that are fans of Godzilla, and yeah, so Minus One, like I said, does take a lot of story elements from it, such as Godzilla attacking Odo Island at the beginning, Godzilla basically attacking Japan after surviving the H bomb testing. Basically, like Japan surviving like post World War II, and Godzilla just being an allegory or a metaphor for like the destruction that was caused by the bombings in Japan, and the original just does it really well. I can imagine, since the original came out in 1954, since that was much more recent compared to like World War II happening, that it must have probably hit harder in that regard. There's uh, a lot of talks about like, yeah, if these bombings continue, or like these bomb testings or whatever, then another creature, or like another member of Godzilla's family will definitely like show up again. Like basically saying like, if we continue this, then this will eventually lead to humanity's extinction, things like that. And gosh, the original movie basically has horror movie elements as well, which I thought was really, really neat. I don't know anything about any of the other Godzilla movies aside from like the 2014 like Legendary Pictures universe that I've seen. I mean, I am familiar with some kaiju names, but the fact that like this original Godzilla movie is like the one that started it all, I really, really liked, and I would definitely be interested in watching some of the other Godzilla movies because I don't know. It I think it's just neat that Godzilla has stuck around for, at this point, nearly 70 years. 2024 is going to be the 70-year anniversary of the original Godzilla movie coming out, and that's pretty impressive. So I would definitely at some point watch the other Godzilla movies. I think they all follow the 1954 movie to some degree. I'm not actually sure on that because, again, I haven't seen them. Because I think there's like maybe there's the legendary cinematic universe, and I think there's Minus One's continuity. I think those are the only alternate continuities in the Godzilla franchise. I might be wrong on that, but yeah. Or I think Shin Godzilla is another continuity as well. I don't know, but I mean, that's an excuse to watch more Godzilla movies, so yeah. Really good movie, and Godzilla is just super cool. I mean, like the franchise itself, the original Godzilla is definitely um, a terrifying creature, and the original movie definitely plays that up. Whereas, like, my familiarity with the legendary incarnation of Godzilla, where it's seen as in a more heroic light. This is definitely a nice change of pace, and I don't know how the other incarnations of Godzilla are seen as. Like, I don't know if they're interpreted as like this like force of nature, or if it's like heroic or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, if I end up watching the other Godzilla movies, I'll probably talk about them because I guess now that's what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, I'm just going to end off here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time for another vlog. Later.